I'm never going to be able to play on Suzanne's level because mentally I'm not strong enough to. It's okay if I make a bogey. I made a 9 today on a par 4 and I was fine. I was fine. I was okay with that. But for me, not only the loyalty with Nike coming and basically letting me know that they were in the golf business and getting me involved and helping my game, with the equipment now, I mean, you really don't have to do much as far as you don't have to think or be a touring pro to be able to hit quality golf shots. And I think for me and my friends, and all of my friends, it's really funny, I'm not the only one who plays Nike. All of my friends play Nike, and so but I can beat them. So it's one of those things that Nike has been very good to me as far as loyalty, as far as great equipment, and I've shared that with all my friends. And I just love being in the family where I get a chance to be around the athletes that Nike has in their stable because they've always been very nice to me. It's kind of like, everybody uses the word family, and I think it's greatly overused, except when it comes to Nike because we're on a first-name basis with a lot of guys, with a lot of the touring pros, and getting a chance to meet her so I can bug her now for stuff that I don't have.
You'll get my leftovers.
God, it's better than what my friends are playing, so I'll take that.
So Ken, you worked with a lot of folks at Nike too, whether it was on footwear or other products. How has that experience been?
It's been unbelievable. I was drafted in '87, from '87 until present.
1987?
1987.
You're old.
Man, you're old.
You got drafted in '88. But I was in high school, you were in college. so let's start there.
Go ahead with your story, man.
I didn't have
Go
patience there.
Go ahead with your story.
So, and I've been, with Nike ever since. And, the same thing. They came to me and asked me to try the club. Being left-handed, it's kind of tough to find clubs.
You're weird.
It's first. No, I'm not weird. Yeah, but it was an honor to go down there and test out stuff. Not every golfer is going to hit it on the face. That's not us. And they asked us, when you miss hit, how far does it go? Does it do this? And it is all the technology and information from us hackers that helps, touring pros. So they're like, okay, all right, I'm hitting it over here.
Don't you think it's funny, too, though, that they ask us, so how did that one feel? You have really no clue. Oh, that felt great. Yes. It felt really good.
Yeah, so we're going to try to get your ball from, 12,000 down to like 4,000.
Yeah.
That really doesn't help.
Very good.
Yes.
It's very good.
I'm trying to keep my ball spin as high as, yes.
Very good. It says a lot. So
Yeah.
Suzanne, you work, I know, with our folks a lot, go to the oven. And how's that experience for you?
I just think, first of all, as an athlete, across the board and sport, I think Nike is by far the best company to be with. I think it's a dream come true, and like Sonny said, it's a family, and you feel that when you start working with all the products, you work with the different arenas, different folks in a different department. They're all talking the same language, and it's very easy to get around. And I've never been in with a company they want our feedback so much to be able to do the products even better. Like, just develop the products to as good as it can get. And to be part of that is great, and it gives me a lot of knowledge. I've learned so much about technology, clubs, balls, clothing, apparel, what goes in, like how they do it all, what they're thinking about, what we like, what we prefer. We obviously do everything to the extreme. So, just like today, we're out testing a couple of products, and you're working with the best guys out there, you give them feedback, and the next swing you have a new club that it's right there, just what you asked for.
Yep.
So, and last summer, I was trying to find a putter that wasn't quite comfortable. And everything comes when you have to play at a certain level. When we play, you have to be comfortable. If you're comfortable, you can perform. I just couldn't find the right fit for my putter. So, great feedback. We had some great conversations, and all of a sudden, the Nike drone came out.
That's right.
And the modest thing is working. And it just shows the relationship you have with the people behind the scene that kind of whenever the public see, and
Yeah.
kind of we are just ambassadors of what they do. So it's a fantastic connection, and it's really priceless.
How do you feel about the year coming up and getting ready to
I
start?
don't know. I mean, last year was pretty good. There were a few highlights. So it was nice to beat Michelle. Michelle was the best Nike athlete. But she was a good friend, so it was a great match. But and that's another thing. I mean, you have a lot of players in the pool, and kind of to be able to play ball about products, how you feel, how they feel. You kind of bounce off each other. I mean, it's quite unique
Mhm.
in our sport. But I feel great. I'm healthy. I'm ready to go. I can't wait. We start off in Australia in 3 weeks. So hopefully we can get off to a quick start and get the ball rolling.
There you go, good. In Sterling, so big game coming up in about, 10 days? Something called the Super Bowl?
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Pro Bowl being played this week.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna take the NFC side for sure.
Well, we can talk
What-
about that, but I have more money on the Super Bowl, so I'm very interested to know your thoughts on that.
Right now, I would say, not having gotten started on breaking down both football teams, I would lean towards New England, only because their road was a little, and I'm going to say their road was a little tougher to hoe, but Eli Manning and the Giants caught fire, and it's really hard to sustain the run that they've been on. I know the Green Bay Packers did it last year, but it's kind of hard to sustain that. Right now, with the game a week or so away, a couple of days away, I would lean towards New England. That may change
Okay.
by the time I talk to both coaches and kind of find out what they're going to do in this game and how this game they hope plays out. But right now, I lean towards New England.
Okay. And Ken, so your son is a football player?
Yep, my oldest, he just committed to the University of Arizona
That's
last night, so
That's fantastic.
I'm happy. It'll save me some money.
I was about to say, yeah, that's cheapo.
No, all my friends call me, like, hey, that just saved you such and such. I go, really? No, it actually saved me more.
More than.
Because he's out of my house and somebody else has to pay for him
There
eating.
you go. Very
I mean, when he's up to like 12,000 calories a day, it seems like he eats all day.
Wow.
He doesn't gain an ounce. You know, I think that every time he eats, I get bigger. You know how that is.
Yes.
All right, well, we're going to put these guys to work, and you're going to actually see them working with our VRS line clubs. But to kick that off, we want to give you a bit of an insight on what, in fact, are the Nike Golf Speed Trials. So I mentioned to you earlier that we are so confident in this new technology